Y'all are gonna love this next prophecy if you haven't heard of it already. Author Ingersoll Lockwood wrote a few books that many have been drawing parallels to in recent events. Lockwood wrote Baron Trump and His Marvelous Underground Journey, which published in 1893. It outlines adventures of a rich young boy named Wilhelm Heinrich Sebastian von Trump, who lives in Castle Trump in New York and has a mentor named Don, known in one of the books as, quote, masters of all masters. What the heck?
Well, guess what? Most of you probably already know that President Donald Trump's son is named Baron William Trump. Lockwood also wrote in 1900 or The Last President in 1896, and its plot will definitely seem awfully similar to the modern day events or events to come.
Mobs of vast size are organizing under the lead of anarchists and socialists and threaten to plunder and despoil the houses of the rich who have wronged and oppressed them for so many years. The mob screams, "Down with our oppressors, death to the rich man." It also says the Fifth Avenue Hotel will be the first to feel the fury of the mob.
Well, that kind of sounds like Antifa.
Yeah,
I mean, very similar.
Okay, what's even more uncanny is that the date of the described event was Tuesday, November 3rd. If you can believe it, the next 11/3 that falls on a Tuesday will occur on 2020, when the next presidential election will take place. It says,
That was a terrible night for the great city of New York, the night of Tuesday, November the 3rd, 1896. After being elected, the president appoints a man to his cabinet with the surname of Pence.
Pence! I mean, this is so bizarre. It's so specific. And 1893.
Yeah, I know. More of a stretch, the president's best friend Tillman is omitted from the list of names in the appointed cabinet members. A man with a similar surname to Rex W. Tillerson, who Trump fired on March 13th, 2018.
The president also drafts an executive order a year after his election on March 4th detailing, quote, the immediate abandonment of the so-called gold reserve, and that on and after the promulgation of this order, the gold and silver standard of the Constitution will be resumed and strictly maintained in all the business transactions of the government, which all seems to be in process right now.
Lockwood may be foretelling that we'll also abandon the current Federal Reserve and adopt a gold and silver standard once again. But the really interesting thing is, when this was written, the Federal Reserve Bank wasn't even in existence yet. It was almost as if he seemed to know a central banking system would soon rise.
Ben, I think we're the gold and silver standard. Gold and silver standard. Yeah. So actually, you really can't get any weirder than this one. I mean, like, so if you read through that, I mean, it is so accurate to what's going on.
Well, and that's where people hint at the point where, is Trump a time traveler? We'll go there maybe in some episode. Not yet. Not for this one.
Yeah, we'll have to combine The Simpsons into that episode.
Ooh, I'm sure you guys would like that.